Hello everybody, welcome back to Feldy. I think this is our 60th episode in here. I wasn't even sure how many it would be made when I started off kind of on this journey, but I'm still having a good time. And I have done some work off cam, and the last time I saved this, I was in the middle of a course play with a tractor here, going right alongside this ocean cove. There's the Feldy hillside over there. Still inaccessible to us. Have a, that's kind of one I made. There's a gate that we need to go through to access it over there. Still haven't fulfilled whatever objective we put on it. But anyways, I believe this is headed from the biofuel to the water pump. So let's get him going, and he'll head on up the hill. And like I say, I did some off cam, so while he's rattling up the hill, let me just kind of catch myself up and see where all I've been hauling water. I've been wanting to do some farming with the animals, other than sheep. I know I've been doing stuff for sheep, so I'm trying to make some feed, cattle feed. You can see I put feed up in it. I probably need to start hauling biofuel over to the cattle feed mill so I can, I guess I need some barley. But I think it'd be a good idea to get some biofuel hauled over there, get it stocked up. And let me see here. Oh, I got plenty of canola in there still. I'm kind of still harvesting some corn. So we'll see kind of where that is at in a moment here. Pig feed mill. I just need biofuel, and really I could start cranking out pig feed. But the trouble is, I still am not going to be able to have any hogs until I give them some bedding. If I'm not mistaken, fertilizer will go past that for the moment. Yeah, pig trough. I took them some water. Don't know if we can see them on the map here, kind of where we're sitting. So I have water over there. I took the cattle water. Let me see if I can see that one. The sheep have water. They're working away over there. Cattle trough. Yep, I took some there. The only animal that I haven't taken any water, and maybe I'll do that here, is the chickens. And I think we've seen the chickens before. Let me just see if we can see them on the map. Zoom out. Yeah, the main farm is down over here, so I think eventually I'll need to haul some water down over there. I don't remember what all they need. Lots of cattle. Chicken, we need corn silage, wheat, and water. Yeah, well, and the way this is working is you have to have all ingredients, as we've noticed, before it will process the output. So in this case would be eggs, I believe. So we have to haul some water. And I'm not even sure. Let me see if we even have. Oh shoot, I went past it again. I'm sorry. Let's see. Some water there. That's a potato. Oh shoot, this isn't. Oh my goodness. Okay, water storage 12,400 bits. So, alright, so I have some water here to get, but first I'm going to need to offload the biofuel that I have in here. So let me dispense with that. I'll get him turned around here in the grass, and we'll get it producing. This particular station here, we of course just need one input. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And start dumping. And let me just pull the course off here. And let's, okay, we don't want to go that way. Let's head the other way. I'm gonna just hop out of here. We still have, I think, just this last field here to harvest in corn. So let me crank up my, yeah, he's got just a handful of acres here to run through. So let me see, can I see my arrows? I can. Let's put an auto combine out. I don't want to take the whole header because this header is kind of a strange one. It's a little bit off center. I need to specify the crop. Let me get to maize. That should work. And we'll send it off to the races. Let's just cycle through everything else real quick. Alright, he's going to be hauling something here. I want a 20 grand in the hole. Good grief. Alright, he's still offloading water. Something needs to happen a bit soon. No, maybe this is as good a time as any to get him going and see if I can get his header out. And alright, so the same two, there we go. Those are these red clover. Here we go. Now this one makes a terrible sound as it starts, so oh, stop. Makes a terrible sound, but I always forget I need to get him going first. It's kind of a... There we go. I still wonder if something is being handled right. I see all these streaks that are in here, and I'm wondering if it's actually regrowing. The way the windrow is formed in Farm Sim 11, it probably doesn't make a hill of beans a difference. We'll still get at our product, no matter how many streaks that we have in there. It'll lay down a similar sized windrow, but I don't know, it's something I kind of wonder about. Anywho, we'll continue. Alright, he's sitting here with fuel, kind of waiting in the middle. Our combine is going. And, oh yes, we have something over here we can cultivate. Cultivator as keeping up with the combine. We have everything done kind of over to the right. We'll have over to the left here in a moment. Let me just pick this up and want to make sure I have turned on field detection. I like field detection. And I think this one here is all done. That's the one we were combining on the last episode. I'm going to just take a quick buzz around the field. Oh! Well, look at that. Well, maybe I didn't have my... I thought I had it on. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need to, this is gonna take a little bit of fixing. You know, this is a handy tool to have. I know I've bellyached out of it before, but now when I turn my back, it does something squirrely kind of like this. I'm gonna have to turn it off, put it down, and maybe just round this thing off. When I do that, is that close enough? Close enough for government workers to say, okay, field detection is turned on. Oh, humbug. Alright, I'll catch that little piece kind of coming around the other way. Actually, with this little screw up, I may head back over to the water. But maybe I'll buzz around the field here real quick. Got a bunch of grass. I want to be careful I don't take it out. Yeah, I'm ending up taking it out. I can't drive straight. I try to put that in all nice and close to the field, and then I can't hardly drive straight to save my life and end up taking it out. The last episode, by the way, I think was the one where I showed the new BGA that I put into the map, and so at some point I know I want to be hauling some material over there. The thing of it is, I'm going to need a ton of corn just to use up all the canola that is sitting in the biofuel factory. That is something, and I'm sure I probably did it myself. I've tinkered with so many different areas on this app, and even in some of the production activities, and in the crops, trying to figure out, because the options were limited back in Farm Sim 11. I'm just doing a terrible job of it. Options were limited in terms of how much material you could have sitting in a windrow, and as shown in a previous episode, some of the product to generate canola, as OSR, has to be harvested in a windrow. And kind of with the windrower that I'm using, which is not the one that came with the map, the one Farmer Yip had in the map, that windrower put down way fewer windrows, and so I have a feeling by the time you harvested it, you maybe ended up getting similar yield kind of per acre, if you will, in here that you get to just regular canola if you cut it standing. But the one that I have, because it puts down tons and tons of windrows, you end up harvesting a huge amount of canola. And I just totally misjudged how much acreage of canola OSR, that I would need to feed my biofuel maker. And for some reason, too, I thought I'd be cranking out more corn than I am. But, oh well, such is the life of farming, right? And as everybody knows by now, when you open this app up, Farmer Hip tells us to basically get our butts out there and start farming, and that's all we've ever done in here. So, ooh, I get out. We got one little dab more to go. Get that little dab. I'm gonna park in here for a moment and go our combine. Let me just turn that off really quick and back on to kind of grab the last little bit. And then over here, yeah, going too fast. Alright, cut in here. It's like you couldn't figure out what to do, kind of on the last little bit of the field. Actually, he's almost full, right? Oh, kind of almost full. He may be a little bit still. We'll see. Let me get back over to my tractor, which is done now. And let's give him some water. Love that camera. Mod made by Decker, so you can immediately switch around to another vantage point as you look at your mod or tractor. Alright, do I gotta hit R? Oh shoot, I gotta get perfectly underneath that thing. Ah, hit R, nothing. It sure fills way quicker, and it empties. And you know why that is? I don't know if anybody noticed. Let me just get somewhere in here where the trigger is, and I won't show it at the moment because I think it'll crash the game. But you'll notice there was a flash of yellowish color. And the reason is because it's a standard trigger that would come out of a silo. Only in this case, as we know, we're hauling water. and so you don't want to show grain. So if it took a long time to fill up the trailer, it would show all this yellow flowing here as if it was wheat or something flowing into our trailer. I have a feeling Farmer Yip didn't want to show that, so he just filled it, quick as that, so that you would just see a brief flash, or maybe he was hoping you wouldn't see a flash at all, and that way it would help suspend reality. Alright, let me just pull up a route because I have a couple. Oops, as if I need to go get it. So we are at the well and want to haul the water down to. Oh, I see. Not the well, the water pump. Okay, the water pump to cattle. Now the cattle, let me see, how much did, I gotta cycle through here again. The cattle have, I think, lots of feed, no. Pigs have 2,500, and I think the cattle have 2,500. Actually, the sheep are the ones producing at the moment, so maybe I should haul some. You know what? I'm gonna haul it over to the sheep. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'll just turn it loose. It's done this many, many times. So I'll just have him stop when he gets over there. And we are gonna go back to... Alright, he's continuing on. Cutting away, good for him. And the combine is waiting. Alright, we're going to have something to haul. And I have a feeling our biofuel plant is already empty and waiting for us. I should probably just keep this map of all the for this PDA. Oh yes, we're going to have to get out of this plane. Alright, I'm going to go over the fields because they're empty. We'll pretend compaction doesn't exist. Oops. Let me find the biofuel. Nope. Biofuel. Yeah, see, we're already stopped. And I'm hauling down here. This is 20,000 liters of corn. But you see the nut I have to crack here. I got 330. This is gonna, this will still hardly put a dent in my canola, and this is the last major shipment of corn, that I'm gonna have to count here to biofuel. So a lot of this canola, unfortunately, is kind of just stuck in the machine down here, and I'll have to wait till next season. Because I think I'm on the last cornfield. I don't know that I planted any other. So that kind of sucks. I'm not going to be able to get any more out of it. But what I hope is that we have made quite a bit of biofuel, with the work that we've done here. So we get turned around, back this puppy in, offload the goods. Yeah, so that'll help it go for a little while, but part of it is we need to figure out how much do I have. Alright, I have 109,500 of biofuel. That's quite a bit, actually. That trailer, I think, hauls 2,500 liters of whack, so... previously I had figured out how much I would need in the way of fertilizer, so I probably should figure out how much I need to haul at least over there. Let me see. I can get, okay, that's biofuel, it's working. Fertilizer plant. I want the kelp fertilizer one. That's the one I want. Water, kelp, converter. Oh. Okay, so I just need some kelp. I have 4,000 liters of biofuel, basically. Okay. I can't remember if I did the math on that and figured it out already as to how many thousand liters I would need of fertilizer to cover this whole place. Somewhere I took some notes on it. I know I had something in one of these episodes, but I can't even remember off the top of my head just how much that was. So our combine now is, I think we're done with the corn, folks. So I'm gonna get the corn here. Let me see. Switch to. Oh yeah, he's up here already. Actually, while we're up here, let's just back him in. We'll off the water. Alright, he's going to take us some time. Let's go to... Oh my goodness. Always a one I want to go to is the last one that I get to. Alright, hang on there, brother. Let's clear out his pipe. He's got just a little bit of... I think he can... Yep, we can fold him up. And I seem to recall down over the way there are crops to harvest. But maybe we'll continue up alongside over here first before we head over there. I have no idea where I'm going to be putting corn in the future group, so maybe for the moment, let me just, I know I've parked my corn header kind of over here in the grass before. Let me just stick it right here for the moment. And maybe while I'm waiting here, let me just fill them up with some sauce. How about that? Why not banker up me a little bit more? What I need to do is harvest some cash crops. This needs to go down over the hill, no doubt about it. And you can see my money going down as I'm getting some more fuel. And we'll head across the field. There's nothing in it. If we had crops in it, I wouldn't drive over it. Yeah, I need to come down here and grab the header and take it up there where we're going to need it. I think we had it down here for a little while. We previously had canola over here. But I hope in some of these episodes that you're seeing that there are many processes in here other than the farming, and that really we need to do a little farming with purpose if we can. And you can already see where I've kind of screwed up. And I suppose a lot of it. I mean, you could treat it like any other farming simulator map if you truly wanted to. You could just harvest cash crops, take them to market, be done with it, and you even have some additional options of things to harvest. But it's really a much richer map, all things considered, when you have these other factories on here. That again in Farm Sim 11 were very far ahead of its time. They're especially programmed into the map. I can't even back up. Alright, get in there, pal. Alright, he's already done. How are we doing? Nope, over. Yep. I know I need some over here. Biofuel 15. Alright. It's going to go through its iteration 15 more times, and I'm still going to have over 300,000 liters of canola in here. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a little abysmal, but you know what? Maybe next season I don't even need to plant any Oh, I saw already canola. Maybe what I need is straight up corn to use up what I have in here. It means I'll have a whole lot of fields of corn in order to use that up. Anywho, I'll head back over the fields that are bare and we will move the harvest crew a little further north. A little further north. That's kind of how it is in real life. Doesn't harvest season always start in the south? At least if you're in the northern hemisphere. I realize if someone lives in the southern hemisphere, it's the opposite. They probably start in the north and work their way south. Things ripen. Let me just get... You know what? I will drop the trailer here. Actually, I want it low. You know what? I got hail coming anyhow. Let me just do a quick cycle. Alright, he needs a place to go. And I think I'm gonna send him. Oh, this is where force play is so helpful. I'm gonna send him to biofuel. I'm pretty sure I have a sheep to. Yes, sir, I do. Now, if he turn, let me see what he does. My gum, look at that. Good with that. Alright, he's gonna go pick up biofuel. Let's see. Alright, he's still cutting away. That isn't coarse clay, but it's almost as good. Yep, cut. We'll pretty soon have some feed stuff to pick up, and he needs to get going. And my combine, and I need to, you know what, I'm just gonna haul this guy down, scratch him up here a little bit of the edge. Take him down here to the next field and get them all ready to go. I may have mentioned it previously, but I had a mod that I made in RCM 15 that told me exactly when weather was coming. You know, it's like I paid a really good weatherman, and he was able to predict with great precision as to when the storms would come in. But as I look up there at the hail that's coming, I can't tell just how long I have. It could be hours off. Just don't know. I'm gonna, drop this here. Let me go down and grab the header trailer. I don't know where I put the header for the belt pickup. I know I used it in the field over here to the left. I must have just hauled it somewhere back down. Who knows? And who cares? Alright, back up into this. Hopefully it doesn't drop it all over. Boom. Oh, figured I'd bring the tractor down here. It moves a little quicker. And you know, there's another mod I could mention, because we see it kind of on the PDA map, and I have a feeling we'll encounter, well, maybe we won't. Maybe be past it, or it goes another way. Yeah, maybe it heads the other way. You see that yellow dot? It's the horseplay hauling, hauling nothing. It's the tractor or a trailer heading down to biofuel factory. Really handy. Yeah, we see another yellow dot up there. It isn't horseplay that's working. It's that auto combine, if you will. Autopilot. You know what? Kind of wonder if he's done. Alright, we're going to put this here. We're going to go check that dude out. Because I have a feeling he's getting close to done. Oh, he is. Alright, close to the done. But not done. Alright, let me see if I can get this crowbait hooked up. And we will be working the barley. And this time with the barley, by the way, our deficit is going to kind of... Oh, come on, find the... I don't line up well enough. Oh my goodness, already done with... You know what it is. I probably need to release it. Let's see. Shift U. Aha, there we go. Oh, that probably just hooked it back up again. Come on. Shift U. Oops. Nope, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Nope, wrong direction. Sorry to confuse everybody. Boom. There we go. There we go. Alright, folks. Well, everybody heard the bell. We're in the middle of everything. So by the time we get to next episode, we have completed corn harvest. We have fields of golden barley waving in the breeze over there. We're going to start hitting those. There's going to be straw to bale, and we will finally have some bedding. We will have barley, so we can start working on cattle feed. Lots of other things that'll be happening. It's really definitely a multiplayer map, because there's so much on the go, one person can't do it all. Anyhow, thanks for watching, thanks for coming along, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.